Alright, what's up, Dragon Brood? Today, we're gonna play some goblins. I've seen a lot of these popping up on the ladder, and I wanted to take my shot at it, but I wanted to try a couple of different cards to see if we can make it work out. So, let's get to it and see if goblins can get some wins on the ladder. Alright, so after looking around, I found a few different versions, and there was something that I wanted to do, and I wanted to make the goblins just a little bit stronger, and then I remembered something that we put into our rats deck that might actually work here, and that's Warhost Frenzy. This card actually pumps all your stuff for +2, especially when we have stuff that triggers when it dies and deals more damage, but also it's a way that we could draw cards in this deck, which we don't really have a good way to do, so this could help us out there as well. Now, the goblins we're going to be playing, Cacophony Scamp. This actually is showing up in a bunch of different decks right now. Anything that lets you sacrifice stuff just does a ton of damage. This becomes a problem because if you pump its power and then it dies, it gets to deal extra damage anyway. Just a good all-around card. Exuberant Fuseling, this is gonna hopefully get to grow over a few turns because we're gonna have a lot of stuff going to the graveyard, but we'll see. It is a goblin though, so it does make the cut. Another one is Picnic Ruiner. We've played this in some Gruul aggro decks, I think in some +1/+1 counter decks. This card's just all around pretty strong, and it's not going to be impossible to get something up to a 4 power to be able to get that extra bonus. Of course, because we're playing goblins, we're going to play Runeveld Hordemaster, which pumps all of our goblins, and then if goblins die, we get the option to exile the top card and possibly play it, so that's actually really cool. And Squee, Dubious Monarch, because, well, it's a goblin that makes more goblins, so of course it's going to make the cut. And we can play it out of the graveyard. Now, as for things that are going to pump these up, we are going to be playing Monstrous Rage, because, well, it's the best pump spell right now, especially in red. We're going to play Stolen Vitality, because there's nobody give something +3. Could possibly give something Trample as well, which is actually super nice. And we're going to play some Witchstalker Frenzy, because this is just a way to get rid of something big, like a Shieldred or something if we need to. And since we're already playing black for the Warhost Frenzy, we're going to play some Callous Sellsword. And this is an idea I got from Ash Lizzle because it worked really good in her version, so I figure I'm already going to be playing black in mine, and might as well find room to play this. Otherwise, typical lands and whatnot. If you want the full deck list, it'll be at the end of the video, like always, or you can go down to the description, look for the blue arrows, and you can go to our Moxfield link where you can get today's deck list, as well as a bunch of other really cool decks to play in Standard. For now, though, let's go play some games, and I'll tell you about our sponsor. If you want to buy any cards for today's deck or any other game stuff, remember to go to CoolStuffInc.com. You can use code DRAGON, that'll save you 5% at checkout. And Cool Stuff Inc. always has cool stuff in stock. Okay. I guess we keep this. And we'll see if we can go fast enough. Don't know that we can, because usually this is a sign of some type of domain deck, but that doesn't look like that's the case. This might be some type of just Jun shenanigans of some variety. I think I'm going to go with this just because I can protect it from a cut down, which might be the case here. Yeah, I thought something like that might be happening. Alright. Bushwhack to go find something. Alright. Oh, what are we doing now? Dig Up. Also going to find a land. Wow. So they are trying to ramp hard for some reason here. You know, we're going to attack here. And I think I'm just going to gamble and hope they don't have the sweeper that makes us cry. Destroy all things 2 or less. Okay, Obliterator. Now the question becomes, can we punch past Obliterator here? If we go this, everything... This would have double strike. This gets weird, right? Because if they... We would... If they block the Picnic Ruiner, then we would have to sacrifice 4 things first, which means the best we could do would be sacrifice this. Huh. This is an instant. Let's say 3... Well, they might block that. So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 would get through and they'd be at 3. But then we'd have to sack 3 things. Alright, I'm going to go for it like this. Probably a bad move, but we're going for it. Actually, no, I think we're fine. 9. Oh, it's only 12. Yeah, because we get rid of this and we have to give up our +1 here. Alright. And then the scamp kills them. Whew. Man, that was tough. Won a game with nothing on our board. That's pretty quirky. To win a game with nothing on our battlefield. That's kind of cool, though. I don't think I've ever had that happen. Oh, man. What are we going to do with this? You know what? Let's just keep it just because. Maybe we'll hit some weird world where we draw land and play all the scamps, and then maybe we have vitalities to do some silliness. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Do as I say, not as I do. Keeping a 1 land hand is usually very, very bad. Well, we did get the 1 land, you know, Monkey's Paw and all. It was not a colored mana, unfortunately. We'll decline that. Come on. Untap land. That happens to be red or black. Preferably red, but okay, that's both. We will take that. Yeah, we're going attacking here. Nope. Opponent wants to do something. They would like to cut down. We would like to pump this before a cut down happens. Take that. Yeah, we will not be sacking those. We'll play this. Alright. With the vitality in this, we might be able to just win next turn. Ooh. Yeah, I think the 2 that get through, that's an extra... Yeah, that's it. We don't even care about the one that gets blocked. We'll just pump this one. And then we'll pump that one. Shoot the opponent for 1. Those connect, and then we just sacrifice them. Send them upstairs. Same thing. Crazy. That's a fast one. Okay, we'll keep this. Alright, that helps make our decision. I think we're going to go scamp here. Uh-oh, what's the opponent got? Oh, that. Okay. Let's play this. I'm trying to think what we're going to do next turn. If we play this now, next turn we have 3 mana. We could play this and this. Okay, we'll attack with the scamp. Okay, I think we just let that die. I don't think we worry about that too much. Then we'll just play another one. Okay. Let's try. Guess we gotta try this, right? If they have a counter, they have a counter. Go to attack. Oh, what's about to happen? Let's try if it's mana value 3 or less. Alright, that works. I think we're just gonna decline that, play this, and then hope to draw something useful next turn. Otherwise, I don't know what we're going to do. A squee is probably really good here. Hey! Sometimes it works when you just summon it. You just have to ask real nicely. Okay. Squee it is. I mean, they probably have another removal card, but can't do much about it. Alright, here's hoping. Man, they have a stop here. They're not letting us go to our attack step. Return it to our hand. Okay, that seems fine, I guess. Like, that could have been a lot worse. I assume the opponent's going to be looking for land. Oh, no, that's just proliferate. That's not the other one. Alright. Holding on to this, since we know that's back in their hand, we may have to trample over, but we don't have to get there. Yeah, we'll keep. I think it's Scamp, Scamp, Fuseling, I think is the order we want to do these. Play Fuseling. Play the other Scamp. Attack. Decline that action. Fuseling dead. Alright, fair enough. Squee, get in there. Alright. We're not quite there yet, but we're close with the Stolen Vitality. Trespasser, you got it. Yeah, I guess we're attacking. Wish you would have been a land, Picnic Ruiner. Alright, opponent's at 11. I don't know how we're going to quite get there just yet. Decline. Decline. Because we only have one other thing in our graveyard. Alright, Shieldred. We knew that was a possibility. I think the plan here is just attack. Put them to 7. Decline that one. Play Ruiner. Ruiner. And then maybe find something that pumps a Cacophony Scamp. That's kind of all we can do here. Alright, Glissa. That's probably going to be enough to help them out, but we'll see. So bad. Yeah, I don't think we can win now. Not easily, anyway. Alright. Man, that's rough. Just drew blanks. We had an opportunity. Just couldn't get there. Yep, now they're at a ton of life. Gonna pick off our other Ruiner too. Okay, using a Duress at least. Keeping the land in hand got him to burn a card. That was nice. Oh, alright. Well, sadly we just drew land. We're not winning there. Yeah, let's keep this. Let's go here to start with. Try to get a feel for what's going on first. Alright, let's go here. Sunset Revelry, you got it. Trying to think how tricky I want to try to be here, but I think if we put this here, that becomes a 5. That tramples over with double strike. I think I just do this and this for sure. And then maybe we try to go off next turn. Not 100% sure. Alright. End the turn. And they're doing nothing. Alright. Well. Do we... I guess we just try to get Double Strike out of the Picnic Ruiner, right? Problem is, if they have a removal, that offs that. Yeah, let's try this. Oh, they don't have anything there? Ooh. Okay. That was not expected. If we give this Double Strike, that goes 6, 12, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Not quite enough there. But I think we have to do what we can. What is that? 6, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Nah, not any better. All right. I don't know if a sweeper's coming or not. I feel like it is, and if I don't use it, I guess it doesn't matter. We're going to decline. Because if it is a sweeper, it has to be depopulate, which we still get to sacrifice these. Or not sacrifice them, but they'll die. Okay, cool. Works out. The other option is that it was Wandering Emperor, gets rid of this. They go to 6. They take 2, 3, 4. And then these can sacrifice and deal 5, 6. So we were probably fine either way there. Unless it was another Sunset Revelry. But even this would have double striked over those. So, not a bad start. At least start to that game. Yeah. We'll keep this. Alright. Let's see what we got. Warhost Frenzy could be cool later. Step 1, though, is let's find some more mana. Now they got stuff to counter things. That's no fun. At least not for us. Probably great for them. Deutergedic seems fair. Why not? And attack. And that was the best time to use the Edict, because otherwise we'd have been able to sack a pile of other things. Interesting. They weren't excited to target our stuff. What could they be planning to target that with? A cut down, maybe? Alright, I'm going to see if it's a cut down. Because I feel like it might be. Weird. Okay, well that went poorly. Alright. Oh, quick study. Alright. Well, yeah, I messed that up. I thought they were going to have some type of removal or whatever, and they just didn't. Wow. Alright, still nothing, huh? Alright, I guess we're attacking. To go for the throat. Alright, I guess we'll try here then. That's where we get the other removal out of their hand? Nope, they're just going to take it. Alright. Weird. So they don't have another spot removal, I don't think. So now it's just what type of counters. And the only reason I've been very patient with the Squee is because we don't have anything else after Squee. Here I almost want to get another untapped land. Okay, at least we're going to get a chance to get Squee down now. So that helps.
I've already read your thoughts. You won't stop us. Our plans are beyond your comprehension.
Alright, now that we don't need the land, we draw the land. Okay. I don't love this, but I kind of really want to get rid of that, so we might end up wasting this. But I kind of feel like we have to. Does put a 4th card in the graveyard, though, so we could get Squee right back if something were to happen, assuming it doesn't get exiled. Yep. Wow. Okay, I was gonna say, at least there's a goblin. Jeez. Get the Squee. Remove 1, 2, 3, 4. Attack again. Alright. Please don't have another sweeper. Please don't have another sweeper. Alright, cool. We got that one. Those always feel weird when you win, because you're like, alright, you're playing a deck with all these removal and counter and whatever, and then like there's still 3 cards in hand. I don't even know what's going on there, but we'll take it. I was kind of hoping to draw a 6 land really on this turn, so I could use one of these, and then if they countered, I would use the other one, but ended up not having to get to that situation, which was nice. Alright, we're keeping. That's a lot of land, though. There's a chance this goes not well. But we'll see. Alright, how bad is it? Try to attack, and it gets met with a ley line. No, a whale. Okay. Sure, I guess I can live on top. Why not? Question is, can we do enough damage over 2 turns before our stuff gets dealt with? I guess we try this first. Try to get our attack in. Yep, there's a binding. But the good news is, when you see a binding there, it usually means there's not a depopulate coming. Because a lot of times they just take the 2 and then wipe our board out. Okay. They're taking a point to play Revelry. Okay. How much damage can we do here? We can make this into a 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? Double striking? Might be a little overkill. Let's try this first and see what they do. Don't want to overcommit to the cause. That's 12. We can make it 9. We can make it 18. I'm thinking if I'm going to attack with the Headmaster, but I don't think I am. I'm just attacking with this. I'm just going to take it. Alright. Sure. I'm assuming if they have another white land. Okay, they don't. I was going to say that would have been where a Sunfall was going to happen. I mean, I guess that allows us to attack with this and still use the Stolen Vitality. Yeah, why not? All right, here's hoping. I mean, if they have something, we're dead anyway. So, like, we weren't going to win that regardless. Yeah. All right. That's probably going to be it for us. Fair. They don't have anything in the yard to get back, so that much is good. Just attacking here. Yeah, at the opponent. I assume we gotta go for it. I mean, if they just go land Sunfall, it's whatever. Alright, keeping Squee Tap makes sense.
You do not write this story.
Land Whale is not enough here. Ooh, that's super annoying, though. Yeah. Oh, that was a great card to draw. So good. Wow. Wow. No lie, I thought we were done after they bounced the Ruiner the last time, but they just didn't have anything else. It was all defense and Planeswalkers, so we got away with one. We're gonna mulligan. There are no creatures really there to do anything with. Boy. Man, this hurts. I'm gonna get rid of that, though. I feel like we could be in a fight that we don't particularly want here. If this is the super aggressive token deck. Nope, this looks more like soldiers. Okay, then. Fair enough. We'll just take it here. Seems reasonable. So I should be doing something with 2 mana here. I'm gonna do this and attack. Thought about playing this and whatever, but if they block, we get to kill 2 things anyway. So it's kind of the same thing. Alright, they're not blocking. Decline. There's good old Cathar. Probably not going to stop us from doing much. Gonna keep doing our thing here. I'm gonna play this. Then attack. Opponent wants none of it. Fair enough. Gonna play this. And we're gonna hope for the best. Recruitment officer. Yeah, no blocks. Down to a whole 5. I don't know how we're going to win this. Oh, okay. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Oh, but if they have any type of counter, we're dead, right? We can make this cost 3 less, though. So that's actually reasonable. Oh, this could actually be really good. Oh, they didn't bite and block. That would have been awesome. Let's go ahead and try to kill this. Okay, that worked. So now they're taking 2, 4, 5, 6. We can make it 7, 8, 9. Sack that for 5 more is only 14. Not great. All right. We just have to hope they don't have some type of pump. Or actually, you know what? I'm actually going to take action and sacrifice this. Sure. Lots of things happening here. We're going to kill this guy. Ooh, got another scamp. That's cool. Feel like we didn't even get punished there. Opponent's just passing. Interesting. I'm going to commit to a block. Try to play this, because it'll get first strike, since it's not our turn. Awesome. So we go to 4. Wow, that worked great. 4, 8, 9, 10. We could just try to go for this. I'm trying to think if there's any way we lose if we do it, but I don't think they have a hasty thing that kills us. But we need to play this first anyway. I'd rather not take the risk here unnecessarily. Yeah, that's fine to have that. We're not that worried about it. Like, these trample just the same, so whatever. Yeah, exactly. It's a bad block. You don't want that, opponent. You still don't want that. Okay, well, we'll take it. Alright. Ooh, nice. Replacement. Okay. If I'd have made the other play, we would have won, but doesn't really seem to matter here. Opponent that still tramples. Like, we learned that last turn. Alright, cool. Good one. That's a good solid win. Okay, let's do it to it. Let's take some damage. Hope this isn't mono red. Not quite mono red, but could be close. Okay, no cut down. So that's a positive start. Decline. Picnic Ruiner. I wonder if they're playing something similar to what we're playing. I think I want to do this, if so. And just attack with that. I don't think we want to trade just yet. Or maybe we do want to trade. Alright, I'm in. Yeah, I think I am. Kill that. And we have a Picnic Ruiner of our own for next turn. Likely only getting played if we find a land. Okay, so they are playing a deck similar to ours. But they're giving up. Alright, let's keep it. Let's see what we can do. We got a couple of early Monstrous Rage. Those might matter. They're going to use a Play with Fire on our Scamp. Nope, they chose not to. Scoundrel into something. Alright, no blocks. Feel free to play your rage, friend. Alright, I feel like we know at least they have a rage. I think that feels confident to say that there. It's just, what else do they have? Okay, a squee. Not too bad, not too bad. And this is where we're using a Play with Fire. This is weird because I almost feel like we're not the aggressor, and I kind of want to be on defense with the Scamp, but I do have the Monstrous Rages. And we've got Squee next turn, so like, I don't know. I don't know. Opponent doesn't want to do anything? Okay. No blocks, I guess. I mean, no spells. I mean, I'm not going to sacrifice that. End the turn. Okay, weird. So they had a lot of pauses. They thought about a lot of things. They didn't crack their treasure. So they must be setting up a big turn here. It's the only thing I can figure. Okay, another Scoundrel. And something that kills our Fuseling. Okay, there's the Play with Fire, finally. Makes me wonder if they have another Play with Fire, or if it really is Monstrous Rage like we first assumed. Or if, because they didn't draw land, they're being very conservative with their treasure. All right, we're going to have to hope it's not a play with fire, because I think we're just rolling in on Squee here. Another Fuseling, so we don't have to overcommit to that. That's an idea. What if I play Fuseling, and then we just sit back on a Scamp for a turn? Because like I said, while we have all these, I mean, our hand's just not aggressive enough against an opponent with any reasonable amount of burn spells to feel like we're able to get in front. So I'm just gonna pass. No attacks. Okay, I was gonna see how bad they want to crack that treasure, but they weren't into it apparently. Another Scoundrel. Okay. You got it. So they definitely are nursing their treasures. Like, that's a given. So I'm going to assume there is at least one Rage here. And this will pull the Rage out. And get one of those treasures blown up. No? Alright, let's see if this draws it out. Wow, use both treasures for a lightning strike on that. Sure, I'm down. And then we get to kill the other one of the other ones we didn't block. So we only take one. That feels like that worked out great for us. Yeah, I am not mad at that at all. Well, yeah, let's get this in while we can. All right. Now if they have burn, they're committed to killing Squee here, I'm pretty sure. Alright, you got Adversary. Wow, they are just pedal to the metal. They do not care right now. Alright, so if we play Horde Master, we attack. That's 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Close. Is there a way we can die next turn? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They'd have to have an exact hand to kill us next turn, so I'm willing to gamble on this. Yeah, let's fire one of these off. I don't think it matters. Alright. I mean, if they have it, they have it. Like, if they just get us, then congratulations, opponent. You got us. But I don't think they do. Yeah, that's not going to be enough. Yeah, no blocks. Whatever. Yep. Okay, cool. Yeah, so interestingly, as that played out, I don't know how I feel about it. Because, like, I don't think I used the Callous Sellsword once. I even tried to play a couple of extra games just to see if we'd be able to use it. And I just didn't hit situations where it was beneficial. Or I got it when I didn't have very much land and I was trying to nurse my creatures that were in play. Not that I think the card's bad. I think it's just another way to sacrifice a thing. Which is good, obviously, whenever you can pump up a Cacophony Scamp or something. But otherwise, I could almost see those turned into just some type of removal card where they just made those like 2 go for the throats or something. Or even turn the Witchstalker Frenzies from 3 of these into 2 go for the throats. I could even see that being a deal. And then, while the Mistress Foundries were fine, I only had one game where they really mattered. So I'm a little torn. I mean, you want some creature lands just for sweepers and whatever to give you the little bit to punch over the line, especially since we're playing like Stolen Vitality and Monstrous Rage. Like, one creature could still get through for 6 or 7 damage sometimes if you have the right hand. So I don't mind that, but overall, I don't know if I'm going to mess with much, but the list was fine. But here we go. We have 4 Commando Base Coxon, 4 Monstrous Rage, 2 Callous Sellsword, 4 Picnic Ruiner, 4 Runevelt Hornmaster, 3 Stolen Vitality, 4 Squee Dubious Monarch, 3 Warhost Frenzy, 3 Witchstalker Frenzy, 10 Mountain, 1 Sekinzen, 4 Blackleaf Cliffs, 1 Haunted Ridge, 4 Sulphur Springs, 2 Mishra's Foundry. So yeah, I think where I'm torn on this list is while it does work and it is an actual goblin deck, and it was pretty cool to be able to put that together, I don't know if it's particularly better than mono red versions, because sometimes you get a little bit of a slower start because your lands are a little weird or whatever. Or is it possible that the other Rakdos decks have more versatility between having discard, spot removal, some longer game plays, shielded, obviously, right? Like that, I think, is what you have to try to figure out for yourself. I don't think this is bad by any stretch, but I do think it can have some complications that some of those other decks don't have, because all your creatures are very small, right? Any of the sweepers work against literally everything you have, where you can't dodge anything with this list. But you can go very fast compared to what a lot of other lists can do. So I think that's really the issue there. But that's up to y'all to decide and figure out. Just some things I want to point out and just kind of put that on your radar. If you have another Rakdos deck or a mono red deck that you're enjoying, that's probably fine. You probably don't need to make the changes. But if you are looking to play a goblin deck, here's one that works. And now for today's card spotlight, we're going to talk about Auntie's Hovel, or Auntie's Hovel, or the Hovel. Either way, the thing here is, I would expect these to be getting reprinted sometime in the next year or so, probably in some commander deck along the way. Don't know which one it would be though, because it would have to be thematic, so unless we get something with goblins, we may not see this for a bit still. Could be a land that's in some type of Masters type set, because this is already up over $10 and a lot of places over $12. And I expect it's going to keep going up little by little over the next year until it sees a reprint. And if we don't have anywhere to put it, then maybe it goes all the way into 2025 before we see that reprint. And there's different ones of these. I think there's one for giants and one for elves, I think. Like, there's a few different ones. But I would expect those to start fighting their way into the next opportunities where it makes sense, just because they're starting to creep up a little bit. And lands are already kind of pricey, and WotC's known about this, and people gripe about it, so I wouldn't be surprised if these find their way into a reprint, maybe even on just the list. If you like playing creature-themed decks and you had fun with goblins, I have an angel one that was super good and allowed you to play a lot of stuff at instant speed. But that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.